Hey there folks, Greg Shepard here, S&A Financial Services. In today's video, we're talking about new deposits going into TIAA Traditional for the month of May. For the month of May only. Does not apply to those old legacy monies that you have out there. I'm just spearheading some of the questions that I know I'm going to get regarding this video. Okay, so with that being said, if you don't know who I am by now, I specialize in helping folks all over the country, all over the world, just help demystify those oftentimes confusing TIA accounts. Okay, so if you have questions over your situation, by all means, contact me. Information should be below. Okay, for the month of May, everything went up. Okay, across the board. I'm not going to recite all these contracts, folks. The RC contract illiquid 5.5%. Okay, that's phenomenal. So just look at the last month's video if you want specific information. I also have a link to where you can find out what these rates are. But folks, you're looking at those illiquid contracts above 5%. Like I said, the RC contract specifically at 5.5%. The liquid contracts, you're hovering right under 5%. Pretty good rate, still liquid. So it went up from last month. I wouldn't have guessed that, a week ago. I probably would have told folks, hey, that rate's going to stay the same for the month of May, or maybe slip down a little bit. But when you take a step back and think about it, not too surprising given the interest rate environment that we find ourselves in today, meaning elevated. So what happens is TIA takes the money in the general account and they go invest it in open bond markets, some private stuff, some real estate. But the point is that in this elevated interest rate environment that we find ourselves in, they are the benefactor, they being TIA, a benefactor of this elevated interest rate environment, and they can, throw those higher interest rates to you as well. So you're a benefactor as well. I guess an indirect benefactor of this high interest rate environment. So I guess when you take a step back, it's not too surprising. How long is this going to last? I don't have a clue. I would say that Jerome Powell and the FOMC, they're going to keep that Fed funds rate high until June. That's what we're told. Okay. So I would go into the summer months thinking you're going to get pretty decent rates. If you call this decent rates around that 5%, specifically on the illiquid contracts into the summer months. That's my guess, not investment advice here. Speaking of not investment advice, with these elevated numbers, look to see if/how you can incorporate or implement traditional into your plan, both on the liquid and illiquid side. Okay, remember, illiquid. What does that word mean? Illiquid. You can't get the money out. There's certain finite ways you can extract those money. So make sure you're careful when entering into these illiquid contracts. Okay. If you want any help on your situation, by all means, like I stated earlier, contact me and I'll get you squared away. All right, folks, beautiful day here in the Midwest, Kansas City. I'm going to go enjoy it by playing golf and embarrassing myself. All right. You all have a good one. Greg Shepard here, S&A Financial Services. Take care. Bye-bye.